Introducing the insane overlay. It will change based on whether or not cheats are on. Right, let's start off by entering a drill fight in a special way. Also switching to Crash here. Oh, there you are. Yeah! Look at them dance! This time I'll be focusing on different forms of Crash and Cortex and the other characters. So first off we are human skating cavern, which makes odd sounds. Yeah, not sure what that's all about. It sounds like Donald Duck to me. Although I think it's just a weirdly pitched ant sound. This actually plays really well until this part. So I'm switching here to Cortex, and this happens. Rip Cortex. If you ever wanted to play as Cortex Remains, then there you go, that's how I do it. If you ever wanted to get out of bounds in this area, here's how to do it. FYI, if you walk at this corner, it will actually clip you through the loading zone and put you inside the lab, which means you will fall through outside. Now, what if you activated the cutscene of Cortex introducing you to the lab from the other side?
This is the Psychotron, gateway to the infinite dimensions. Beyond our universe, somewhere between the 9th and 11th dimensions, lies the mysterious 10th dimension. And there we must go in order to confront the evil twins, steal the riches, and restore the natural order of things, with me on top. We require 6 power crystals in order to make the leap, and we have 4. Let's see. That isn't enough! All is lost, unless... Come along!
Changing Cortex into his pipe form shows some really interesting results in this area.
You weak-minded fool, avert your gaze or you'll go crystal crazy. Well, a power crystal.
Just take a guess where this is going.
Yes, the crystal is mine. Keep back, you weak-minded fool! Avert your gaze or you'll go crystal crazy!
There's not much to do here. It's just looks cool. But there's a death trigger right beneath the ground. It's time to introduce a special guest who will help us see new forms of characters.
We expected to remember them all?
Such a big head, such a tiny brain.
If we deliver
Yup, that's Nina, right there.
perhaps they will spare us.
But they'll kill me!
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Crash, I've been like a father to you. I created you, nursed you, tried to destroy you. So what do you say? With my mighty intellect and your vacuous stupidity, we'll be unbeatable!
What usually happens with Nina in cutscenes is that she turns into another Crash.
There, to the sea, I tell you! Our salvation floats upon the briny blue! We must reach Engine's battleship, and quickly before it sets sail! But how? Think, Cortex, think!
Well, she can't really finish the cutscene. I'm gonna lock the camera in this time to see what happens.
There, to the sea, I tell you! Our salvation floats upon the briny blue! We must reach Engine's battleship, and quickly before it sets
Honestly,
sail! But
I'm
how?
surprised he
Think,
didn't combine with
Cortex,
Nina.
think.
So after all that, let's humiliate with Nina.
There, to the sea, I tell you! Our salvation floats upon the briny blue!
Oh boy.
We must reach Engine's battleship, and quickly
Oh boy,
before
what's
it sets
happening?
sail! But how? Think, Cortex, think!
Oh no, not Nina, stop. No. No. Okay, this isn't appropriate. I need to stop this right now. How do I stop this? No, that's the zoom in button. No. Okay, back to normal
To the sea,
human
I
skating.
tell you, our salvation floats upon the briny blue! We must reach Engine's battleship, and quickly before it sets sail! But how? Think, Cortex, think!
Well, this actually works. This can also happen. Let's try this form too.
There, to the sea, I tell you! Our salvation floats upon the briny blue! We must reach Engine's battleship, and quickly before it sets sail! But how? Think, Cortex, think!
This should be just another normal cutscene, right?
There, to the sea, I tell you! Our salvation floats upon the briny blue! We must reach Engine's battleship, and quickly before it sets sail! But how? Think, Cortex, think!
They're doing it again. And Crash is watching this time. No, Crash! Close your eyes! Oh, thank God he's not watching. No, no, don't turn around. No, no, please. So here's something interesting about the penguins. They're actually copies of Crash.
Check bounced. Are you sure?
Who knew?
Well, the past few years have kind of been slow. Wrath of Cortex didn't do as well as we'd hoped, and... Fish?
So when Cortex is talking about Wrath of Cortex, he's actually expressing himself to Crash and not the penguins. Which means he's sorry about the Wrath of Cortex to Crash. Okay, how about we try out some Mecha Bandicoot forms? Wait, so Mecha Bandicoot had wheels under those legs? Who knew? You gotta be more creative if you want to enter the portal. Yes, I gained control of the vehicle. Finally. It's just cumulus skating, but hey, at least you get a look at what might have been the point of view of the actual vehicle. If this even is a vehicle, because we still don't know after all. What about rolling? It's raining bandicoots and robots. I don't know why you would want to do this, but it works for some reason.
Victor and Moritz's stronghold of evil. This is where we wrong the rights and sweep the past under the rug.
Alright, so actually going with proper humility skating this time, which just prevents the game from crashing mostly. If you spin into it, you can actually take Cortex, which is weird that it works, but I guess it makes sense, since it's a form that combines quote-unquote Crash and Cortex. And here's the other form, works the same way.
Victor and Moritz's stronghold of evil. This is where we wrong the rights and sweep the past under the rug.
So let's try switching to Cortex while you're in a form that combines Crash and Cortex. Should be fine, right? Ah! The white screen of death! The hug cutscene lets you break the game in a few different ways, especially when combining it with changing characters.
So soft and warm.
So if you do it enough, you'll change to this. I've also had it change me into a gem, but I couldn't replicate it. I know.
Why didn't you record this, you fool?
If you leave the lab like this, you can actually turn into different things. But you might have seen that already. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Anyway, if you press circle, you actually activate the cutscene. Cortex looks so lonely doing this. At last, it's time to escape the final fight as Nina. Nina can do a second jump in midair after grabbing onto a metal ring. It's simple, you just mash the X button or the A button in the Xbox. And if you do it right, you can land on the entrance. Sadly, the door is locked. Polina is stuck here forever and ever and ever and ever. Thanks for watching.